is up, everybody? Well, today we are going to be playing Doki Doki Literature Club. So let's see how this goes. Hopefully it goes well. My wife has nothing but great things to say about it. So let's see. My name is Tax Frog. Okay. Hey. See an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know that kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long? We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Valid. We all know friends like that. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I'm not gonna make that noise. I overslept again. But I caught you this time.
Let's see, can I... It's gonna sound like ass. Oh, Lord.
Oh, wait, I don't think the voice effects work good via stream, so I'm gonna save you guys that. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Tax Frog. Oh, fucking Christ, what are these? Ugh. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become more increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Tax Frog, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? Maybe I'll join Doki Doki Literature Club. Who knows? We'll see. I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content by just getting by on the average. Okay. Well, I'm perfectly content by getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Based. Uh-huh. Oh, maybe it's like, uh-huh. Think we are back up and good. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at a wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some I can't. Fuck. I'm gonna try. I can't do this fucking boring shit. There's a lot of dialogue in this game. Alright. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Okay, I can't. I'll just do... We'll see. Maybe on a later stream. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch up to you I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Fuck. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me. Fuck. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you'd come to my club. Sayori.
Yeah?
I hate this so much. There's no way I'm going to your club. No. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was one of the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. I read that all wrong. I can't read. My brain is fucking fried. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Please bear with me. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be. Fuck me, dude. Fuck. I used to do acting. I used to be in theater and shit. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Fucking A. Yeah, I'm going to anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go. Let's go, man. Let's freaking... You looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can go. You can just ignore her. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into... Fuck. It wasn't her. Sayori says that quietly into my ear. Then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. Oh, this is Sayori. I don't like her. She's annoying. I'm dumb. All 2D women look the same. There, I said it. This is Yori, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Oh, okay, these are different people. See, I saw that. And then the tie, it just... Alright, I'm fucking racist. Against 2D women. I'm sorry. That's right. It's great to see you again, Tax Frog. Okay, I'm gonna bring the fucking window down because I can't. I'm just looking like straight. Fucking. Jesus. It's great to see you again, Tax Frog. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... you too, Monica. Come sit down, Tax Frog. We made room for you at the table so you could sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I just got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it was It's been widened, so there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward. I take a seat next to Sayori. Nah, bro, you're fumbling the bag, dog. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da. That's what I imagine that noise is in their faces. Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray out to reveal a dozen of white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate are used to make the ears. So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Go ahead, take it. It's not a real cat, I promise. I don't trust this fucking... What's up with the one sharp tooth there? I see that, Pixel. I don't like you. I don't trust you. Is she the demon? She's the demon. So he grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori takes one. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around with my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. What are you thinking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for, you know, you dummy. All right. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down a teapot next to the cupcake tray. Don't know why my brain can't fucking function. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy? It might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to fuck. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. I know where this is going. She's going to be into some fucking weird shit. Okay, not bad. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Based. And telling a good story is such a foreign world is equally impressive. I promise I read better in my head. It just doesn't come out of my mouth good. But based, Yuri. Based. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. My inflections are all kinds of off. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have been having a conversation with a rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, why does she seem like a fucking pick-me? Little fucking snake. Little snake in the grass. The green eyes, man. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
'Cause you fucking all. Slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. You fucking Satan spawn. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is written to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerability, showing even the deepest reaches of your heart to share hers. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own.
Sorry, I keep switching up all the voices. I'm not really paying attention. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even.
Yeah, let's do it.
Man, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Tax Frog? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back at the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Story may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. It's like a really deep, demonic growl. Tax Frog. You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's it. If writing poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I am so happy. Zoe wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. And, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over me once more. Text Frog. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hee. To clean up their food. Hey, Tax Frog, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Siri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stays. Alrighty, I think I am going to go on a quick break, skis. I think that was a good little start there, though, for sure. But yeah, I'll be right back. Please enjoy the Doki Doki music in the background while we sit and wait.